Of all the legends of ancient Greece, the story of Troy and the great battle for the beautiful Helen must be the most famous, known and loved the whole world over. This is a tale suspended somewhere between fact and fiction, though few of us would ever be prepared to let the truth get in the way of this truly romantic, heroic story. We're talking epic here, so be prepared for an amazing journey of discovery to a long-lost land, if it ever really existed at all, where the search for Troy will inevitably lead us. Follow in the footsteps of the mighty heroes, Achilles, Hector, Paris, Menelaus, and Agamemnon, and you'll find yourself in very good company. Great leaders and travelers have since sought inspiration upon the plain of Troy, ranging from Alexander the Great and Julius Caesar right through to the infamous romantic poet Lord Byron. Many have harbored ambitious schemes to rebuild Troy and restore it to its former glory, but yet none have succeeded. If you want to visit Troy today, your destination will be the Aegean region of Turkey, but don't expect to see an architectural wonder of the world. The site is now known as Hisarlik, which translates from Turkish as the Castle Kingdom, but there is little to see beyond more than a century's worth of archaeological excavations. However, just to stand on the hallowed ground of Troy, said to be soaked in the blood of heroes and inhabited by their ghosts, is an inspirational experience, but you will need to give free rein to your imagination. And to do that, we need to step right back in time to piece together the fascinating historical conundrum that is Troy. There is evidence in the ancient history books of a war between the Greeks and the Trojans in 1250 BC. To set this in context, it was a time when the Phoenicians were exploring the oceans and opening trade routes worldwide. Biblically speaking, Moses had just parted the Red Sea and led the Israelites out of Egypt, escaping from slavery under Ramesses II. Centuries behind the Egyptians, the people of ancient Britain had just about progressed from the Stone Age into the Bronze Age, but we're nevertheless talking a very long time ago, and little of our modern-day perception of Troy originated from the actual historical records. In fact, we have one of the world's greatest ever storytellers to thank for the legend of Troy. Little is known about the life of the poet Homer, but his name is familiar in every country of the world, and his epic works, the Iliad and the Odyssey, tell the tale of the fall of Troy and the victorious army's journey home to Greece, respectively. Homer lived in the 8th century BC and is generally thought to have been blind. However, although
Sample complete. Ready to continue?